So after that get right game, we back on track. It's on to the next week. We don't really have no progress with these prospects that we've been focusing in on, but nonetheless, we got back on track. Haven't really jumped into a top 25 yet. We should be in the top 25 already if it wasn't for that game against Oklahoma, but nonetheless, what's in the past is in the past. And we're only moving forward from here. We're at the easy part of our schedule. So all we have to do is make sure we take care of business the rest of the way. And when I mean take care of business, I mean not just beating these teams that we're about to face off against, but punishing them, Jesus Christ, in the process. Tevin Tucker, MAC Defensive Player of the Week, 1 interception, 3 tackles. He had a massive game, 2 sacks as well. And we're facing off against a conference opponent in Ball State this week. But before we jump into that action, we got to check on this recruiting, which there's not much for us to do here because we don't have no hours freed up. Unless we decide we want to go ahead and take some of these hours away, which is possible that I can take some of these away from the guys that it look like we're too far gone and possibly being able to win them over. But so far, so good. We got a couple like Jeremy Sowles, which I mentioned on last episode. We want to try to get the playing time aspect on par so we can release that deal breaker lock that he has on him and try to pursue him. So far, so good with where we're at with him. But yeah, we wanna up the ante on the minutes aspect so that we can free that up. But nonetheless, got a couple other guys we want to focus in on. So we freed up some hours. We're freeing up some hours from some of the guys that we're pretty far along on, and we feel like we're in a good position to lock those guys up. And the guys that we're on the edge with, we're going to go ahead and allocate some of those hours towards them. Well, we lost out on Urban, so we can remove him off of our list. Let's see where we at here. We can go ahead and remove him as well. Let's see what we got. So we got 60 hours freed up. We can use those diligently. So let's see, Bland, where we at? We in third on Bland. We in first here. We can go ahead and use some of this on Bland. Actions. We're gonna go ahead and let's see. Let's DM the player here. Well, again, we want to spread this out evenly. Sour, we can give him search social media. Casey, we're second here. We're not too far behind. Let's go ahead and schedule a visit. It's not looking too good right here, but we do have 1 green, so we might can make something shake with that. Let's see what else. Proximity to home. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use that there. Slay, we're pretty good right there as far as Slay is concerned. Let's see, Mike Kenyon, we pretty far behind on this one. We might as well pull out, but I'm gonna go ahead and just, give a little extra to see, search social media, see if we might can get him to show us a little bit more interest and see if searching social media would do just enough to keep us not too far behind Jacksonville State. So let's see. Everybody else looks somewhat decent. I got 5 hours left. So who am I burning on? I'm going to go ahead and burn it on Horner. All right. So that should be good for this week as far as the recruiting is concerned. Now it's time to jump into this game action against Ball State. Before we do, real quick, I want to go ahead and erase that little notification that they had going on for Players of the Week because I'm just tedious like that. My brain operates like that. Like I don't like seeing notifications sit up there on that screen like that. So I just had to go highlight it real quick to get that notification off the screen. Now we can go ahead and jump into this game action against Ball State. Again, like I mentioned before, we need to not only win these games, but win very convincingly. We need to dominate our opponents because we're already behind the 8-ball. Although we had very great victories at the start of the season against Ohio State, Notre Dame, and Michigan, we're a small school nonetheless. So any little thing, any little deviation off our path could set us back. And that's what happened against Oklahoma. So although we have those nice victories under our belt, we still have to pull off some dominant victories, especially in conference, just to prove that we belong in the top 25 and we belong with the contenders, as crazy as that may sound. But I mean, beating those opponents that we faced early on got me feeling like we are contenders. Shouldn't we feel like that? I don't know. Only time will tell, one game at a time, and it starts right here against an in-conference opponent on the road. So you can, even though they are a weaker school, you can never underestimate a road game. So we might have our hands full. You never know. I'm coming out with the mission to impose our will, but you never know what might happen. So let's get it started. Let's see what we have. Let's see what Ball State has to offer. All right, so Jarrett Bowie, 6'1", 204. That's the player of the game to watch out for on our squad. Come on. Let's break it. Oh, there you go, Martin. There you go, T. Mart. Let's go. House call. Oh, come on now. You should have broke away from that. Damn. Finish it off. You got us down here. Finish it off. Finish it off. Ah, so close. So close. We got to go to him again. He did all the legwork. Money. Let's go. We didn't get it to T-Mart like we wanted to, but we had to go to the go-to red zone play, or the go-to goal line play, should I say. I keep saying red zone, but the go-to goal line play. So, nonetheless, we connect on the first. Ryan Bowe, 6'3", 216. That's their highlight player of the game. The quarterback. Thank you. Let's go. Defense, picking up where we left off. Picking up where we left off from the last game. Getting it done. Money. Give me me. Give me me. Secure the cat. Oh, run it in. Yeah, there you go, T-Mart. That's all you. That's all you. We didn't get it to you in the end zone on the first drive. We damn sure made sure to make it a point to get it to you on this drive. Let's 14-0 going into the second quarter. So far, we already are opposing our will, and we have to maintain the success that we're having. We got 63 yards passing through the air, 68 on the ground. They have 0 through the air and minus 13 on the ground. So dominant performances on both sides of the ball. Let's see if we can keep that up going into the second quarter. Come on, where the dogs? Really? Come on now. Damn. Lock up. Make something shake. That's not how you make something shake. He's shaking us, that's for sure. All right, so the defense was on lock the first couple series. Thank you. About time. Give me me. Lock up. Kick that field goal. Come on, miss it. All right, that's cool. We'll let them have it. We'll let them have the 3. I'll take 14-3 as long as we come down. Come on, bombs away. Bombs away. That's us. That's us. House call. It wasn't a house call, but we had to make sure we got it in the bread basket. Go to red zone play. Let's go. Go to. It's like taking candy from a baby. It's legit like taking candy from a baby. Every time we get down here in this position, that's the go-to play. You send them outside receivers on them zig routes to the outside. And money. Somebody gonna be open. One of the two. All right, so going into half, we are up big time, 21-3. It could be better, or it could be worse for them at least. But we'll take it. We'll take it. It looked like their fans leaving the stadium already. It is what it is. 69 yards rushing for T-Mart, 6 carries, averaging 11. Come on, D. Where y'all? You should have picked that. Come on, T-Mart. Continue your success. Yes, sir. Let's go. Let's go. Keep pounding the rock. 7 carries, 92 yards. I'll take it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Come on, house call. House call. He can't catch you. Come on now. You can't let him catch you like that. 8 carries, 114 yards. We'll take it. We'll take it. Dot. Money. Again. Like I said, it's so easy. It's so easy. I'm glad I discovered that. And all it was, it's not even like a specific play. I pick any play out of that formation, and I just hot route those outside receivers to those zig routes. And it is what it is. Like I said, somebody going to be open. Thank you. Let's go, D. Let's go. Bring the pain. Keep bringing the pain. Come on, we got to air this out. Got to air this out. Bombs away. No. Ooh, that was so close. Let's go. Big time catch. Big time catch. What a dot by Jaden Davis. Anthony Brown Stevens is going crazy. Come on, where we at? Where we at with it? Let's go. Another big time catch. Everybody's putting in work. Everybody's getting in on it. Going into the fourth quarter, we are currently ahead 28-3. And there you see the top 25. Again, we're not in there just yet. You got teams like South Carolina that's 2-2, but they're in a stronger conference. So we can't hate on that. We just got to keep handling our business and keep dominating our conference opponents. Come on, T Mark. Come on, do it again. Do it again. Oh, that's taking candy from a baby. Let's go. Hell yeah. I love it. You looking at the player of the game right there. Ain't nobody else going to be the player of the game. Even though Jaden Davis is having an outstanding game, it's going to be T Mark. Come on, defense. Get us the ball back. Come on. Ah, damn it. Don't let them break that off. Okay, good. Come on, lock up, y'all. 3rd and 12. Lock up. Let's go. One more stop. Let's go. Send the dogs after him, huh? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Really? You know what? That's what I get. Come on, where y'all at? Big time stop. We needed that. Toe drag swag. Oh my God, what are we doing? There we go. Playmaker, give me. We got to get one more touchdown before the game's over. One more tutty before the game's over. Money. I told y'all, it's easy money. Once you get into that red zone, once you get on that goal line, easy money. That's 3 touchdowns for Anthony Brown Stevens. Now I don't know who's going to be the player of the game. Because you had T-Mart been going crazy on the ground. You had Anthony Brown Stevens been going crazy through the air. End of the game. Final score, 42-3. A dominant victory. Just what we needed. Just what the doctor ordered. And there you go. Brown Stevens, player of the game. 9 catches, 65 yards, 4 TD passes. Finished with 4 TD passes. Big time game for Anthony Brown Stevens. I expect him to end up being the MAC Offensive Player of the Week. Jesus, I can't get my words out. As well as the National Offensive Player of the Week. But only time will tell. He might not have had enough yards for all that. But final score, yet again, 42-3. As you can see, 25 first downs to their 8. 464 yards a total offense to their 114. We had 16 carries on the ground for 151 yards for 2 TDs. They had 17 carries for 42 yards. We averaged 9.4 yards a carry to their minus 2.5 yards a carry. We had 25 of 35 completions, 4 TDs. It was a massive game for Jaden Davis, like I mentioned before, averaging 8.9 yards per pass, 313 yards passing through the air. We were 7 for 8 on 3rd down, 87%, 1 for 1 on 4th, 100%, 6 touchdowns in the red zone, 0 field goals, 100%. It was a magnificent game all around. Total yards for the game, 538 to their 189. Moving on. As you can see, the statistics, I need to just get off this mic. I can't speak. 193.9 QB rate and 24 of 33 passing for Jaden Davis. 319 yards passing, 72%, 4 TDs, no picks. T-Mart, 11 carries, 141 yards, averaging 12.8 yards a carry and 2 TDs. Not much from everybody else, but you get the gist. Anthony Brown Stevens, the star of the game, 9 catches, 65 yards, 7.2 yards a catch, 4 TDs. Damn near 50% of his catches were for touchdowns. I love it. I love every bit of it. Defensively, we were outstanding there as well. Sacks, we had Juelis Walls had a sack and a half. Cordoba had a sack and a half. Then there was a sack for Kobe Smith. Walker got in for a sack. Everybody was getting in the sack. Minnick had a sack, and we had 1 pick. So, an outstanding game all around for the entire squad, offensively and defensively. And if we want to crack that top 25, we're going to have to continue to stack W's just like that one. So, great finish. You never know. You never know. We may crack the top 25. We may not crack the top 25. Only time will tell. But let's get on with this post-game report. And it looks like we have a career record broken. Jaden Davis. So he might not have gotten player of the game, but he's got a record. Congratulations. Jaden Davis has set the Kent State career passing touchdowns record. Check out the record screen for more details. So a massive week for Jaden Davis. Like I said, although he didn't get player of the game, that was Anthony Brown-Stevens, as you can see, but he did break a career record on the path to push us to 5-1 going into week 7. And currently we are atop our conference, and Toledo's right on our heels, but they're not close because they're 3-2. But let's go check out these records, the record history right quick, and see where we're at with Jaden Davis. It says we got the career for passing touchdowns. So let's see. Oh yeah, I gotta go to Mac. I'm tripping. I'm bugging. Where we at? Oh no, it was university. My bad. Yeah, I'm bugging. All right, so passing touchdowns. There we go. Chilling at 58, and he ain't done yet. So as you can see, Kobe Smith has the record for sacks, and he's continuously breaking that. But nonetheless, a big week, a big victory, and now it's on to the next week where we try to push our record to 6-1. So that's gonna do it for this episode. As always, if you're here for the first time or you returning and you haven't liked or subscribed already, please do so. Click that notification tab so you can stay up to speed with more of this Kent State rebuild as well as other college football 26 content. Again, I appreciate you all for tuning in. That's been my time. Till next time. Peace.